this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Jeremy Adams, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest nights,
no evil shall escape my sight.
But those who worship evil's might.
Beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Mine. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sector 2814, the Larfleeze podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, my co-host it is.
I'm Will, everyone.
And if
that's my name.
That's right. So if you couldn't tell, yes, it's the end of the year, and we are going to cover the Green Lantern Larfleeze Christmas Special.
Quite an interesting entry into the Green Lantern mythos here.
Oh, yeah. And again, another little, just like the last two episodes, another little break from the New 52, because this is pre-New 52.
Yeah. I think this was right after Blackest Night, wasn't it?
I think so. I mean, once we get into it, we'll check the date.
Because there's a truce, he says, so I think that's when that whole, long, drawn-out New Guardians arc was right after Blackest Night, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe. But... yeah, we were just talking. I mean, well, again, we were kind of recording ahead, so it's only been a few days since we did the last episode. Yeah, I don't think there's any news or anything. Although this is the Christmas episode, is there any good... have you seen any good merch recently?
The Green Lantern Corps by Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason, Omnibus Volume 2, that I'm staring at right here. Which is pretty awesome.
Nice.
I think, let's see... Green Lantern Dark #1. Has that come out?
Green Lantern Dark #1 came out a while ago, but yeah, I'm like, okay. When's #2 coming out?
And then Absolute Green Lantern is still as yet to come out, right?
Yeah, I believe I think it's early next year. Was it maybe February or something? I don't know, but yeah. By Al Ewing, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about the Absolute books. I haven't read them yet, so I may have to pick those up.
Yeah, they've been good, especially like Absolute Wonder Woman by our friend Kelly Thompson. Yeah, really good. Superman's good. It's probably my least favorite out of the three, but it's still good. And of course, everyone's been losing their minds over Absolute
Big Boy
Batman, my favorite character,
Chunky Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. What I'm going to look up, give you an actual date for Absolute Green Lantern. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Al Ewing does, because he's very into the body horror stuff. Like he did Immortal Hulk. He's still working on Venom stuff. So, So I think it said that I saw somewhere it's going to have like a little bit of a horror vibe, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was reading.
March 11th.
Oh wow! Okay, so it's still a ways away.
Yeah,
a ways out there. Cool.
Yeah, because I was looking for a description. Here we go. Absolute Green Lantern is an upcoming superhero horror comic book series. It is based on the character Green Lantern presenting the character of Green Lantern. Boy, that narrows it down.
Yeah, there's not that many of them, Phil.
Yeah, no, just a few thousand.
Exactly.
Okay. The series focuses on Joe Mullen, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Guy Gardner.
Okay, interesting.
After a large Green Lantern falls from the sky and crushes a town, causing widespread paranoia.
Okay.
It's a way to say hi.
Hi. I'm going to crush it down. Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think this might be Al Ewing's first DC, maybe. Because I know he's been all in Marvel and stuff. It might be his first DC.
I don't know. That's interesting.
But yeah, we also have Absolute Martian Manhunter and Absolute Flash coming up. So. Jeff Lemire's doing the Flash book. He's doing Martian Manhunter. Dennis Camp, D-N-I-Z, Dennis Camp. swear I just heard that name somewhere. I don't know. But yes, kids, and coming soon, Green Lantern 18, which I got a sneak peek at, so.
No spoilers.
Again, I won't spoil Will or anyone else. All I'll say is it pretty much wraps up what we've been doing the last, since the series started, but it sets up stuff too, including a face, at the end, which I don't think we've seen. I was like, have we seen this person, especially in Green Lanterns? It might have been pre-New 52. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. A villain, that's all I'll say.
Okay, gotcha.
And I could be wrong, but it's been a while.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yes. All right. All right. Anything else going on, or should we get to the? It's so weird. We only have one issue.
We have one issue to talk about. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. The Justice League #1 came out.
Yeah, by Mark Waid. Yeah. It was good. Yeah. And just the way it's written, you can tell. I think because you see like 1 million people on that Watchtower. I think that roster is going to change a lot. Probably every arc or something, if not sooner. But yeah, Carol was in the first one. Yeah, she acquitted herself very well. So
awesome. That's very good to hear.
Also big things with her in Green Lantern 18. So
okay, awesome.
Get a little bit with everybody. So yeah.
Yeah, last time we at the end of 17, spoilers. If you don't want to hear, I'm giving you time to hit the stop button. Okay, good.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the Predator at the end, which is kind of a big honking deal, right?
We will address that in 18.
Okay. We also, if I remember correctly, at the end of the 0 Hour 30th Anniversary Special, we got a new Parallax or something.
Haven't seen him yet. No.
All right.
But we will deal with the whole Kilowog thing.
Okay. Excellent. I'm wondering how many of, I'm wondering what Green Lanterns are still alive, okay, at this point. Is Aricia still alive? No, because she wasn't, but is she now? I mean, and all the Green Lanterns that went with John,
yeah.
But, Kilowog was one of them, right? And, yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean, they don't address any of that, but, I mean, we get all the Earth Lanterns, we get Kilowog in this, Carol.
Okay. I'm sure we'll get there.
Maybe an update on the Guardians.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Or where they are at. Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Oh wait, I just again I don't think this is much of a spoiler because this could be in any issue of Green Lantern, but I have to find the line here because you remember Sinestro as a Red Lantern.
Yeah.
So Sinestro's like down on the ground, Hal's flying through the air, goes, Sinestro, can you get into the fight? And Sinestro goes, just go, Jordan. I'll keep them distracted long enough for whatever foolhardy thing you plan to do. Like, that could be from any issue.
That could be
from the beginning. From the beginning.
Beginning to now, yes.
Till like his first appearance till now.
Go do whatever dumbass thing you're gonna go do.
Exactly.
That will somehow work.
that just encompasses the relationship between those two.
Yep, pretty much. Nice.
All right.
Looking forward to it when it finally comes out.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Very cool.
Like I said, it comes out on Wednesday, so you should have it up by the end of the month.
Yeah, awesome. Very cool. Now, one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Absolute Hard Traveling Heroes, is that out?
Oh, I don't know.
I know I've got it on order, but I haven't got it yet, so I didn't know if it had come out or not, because one of the reasons that I really wanted to pick that up, because, I have never got Hard Traveling Heroes in any kind of collected edition before.
Oh, I thought this was going to be your second or third collection of it.
It's probably number 4. I was joking.
It's not Rebirth.
But no, the reason I really kind of wanted this was because it includes all those flash backup stories. Because
yeah.
O'Neill and Adams did a few as the flash backups, and then it was just O'Neill and I cannot remember the other artist at the time.
Well, according to DC's own website, the sale date is saying December 23rd, so.
Oh, so it's not out yet. Okay. Cool. Very cool.
So it's saying, 2 days before Christmas?
Yeah.
368 pages! Good lord.
You know, one of these days, we should do a Hard Traveling Heroes kind of limited series and just go through those. Because I know I have strong opinions on Hard Traveling Heroes.
No.
And it would be interesting to just kind of go through them, because my last kind of experience with them when I reread them years and years ago was just that they really don't hold up well at all.
Mm.
And I think, and I would like to either verify or be proven wrong that pre-Hard Traveling Heroes holds up better than Hard Traveling Heroes.
Mm.
You know? And of course that's not to say that, because I don't, honestly, we just talked about Millennium for the last 2 weeks. I really don't think Millennium holds up very well at all.
Mm.
Because we were talking about how it feels Bronze Agey versus modern, even though it came out in 1988, it's kind of on that weird cusp between modern DC and, pre-crisis DC. It's that weird kind of space.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we should. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know how important from a historic standpoint those issues are, but they still seem clumsy when I read them last time.
Well, I was gonna say, we could do around for episode 250-ish. Maybe do.
We could kick off it's 70. It's only like 14 issues and some, the initial backups in the Flash. So, we could do 3 or 4 episodes on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, because 250 is the last week in November next year. So, I mean, we could do that in the whole month of December or something.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be kind of interesting.
And I could even reach out to Green Arrow fan Lilith Hellfire, see if she wants to join us.
Oh. That would be interesting, her take on these.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I would, someone who's definitely not a Hal Jordan fan, I know she loves Parallax. We're not going to fight that battle.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be interested to see how her perception of what's going on with Hal, because he's definitely being made the straight conservative guy. And by straight, I mean more the straight man, that Green Arrow gets to be his, anarchist, rebellious self against. But, I'm still of the opinion that Hard Traveling Heroes did long-term damage to Green Lantern. That really wasn't repaired until Rebirth, ultimately, right?
Seems to be the theme tonight. Absolute.
Yeah.
Yes, we stirred up the soup on Hal Jordan with just a pinch of oregano.
That's right. Check out Green Lantern 75 from 1970, I think, for what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think it was early 70, yeah. So yeah, maybe we'll make that a big month, about a 4 or 5 week event. We'll see if we get Lilith in here. I mean, I'll throw it out to Justin and whoever else, see if anyone else wants to join us. But yeah,
I mean, it would be interesting. I mean, do you know if Justin's read it before?
I don't know. I'll have to reach out to him.
Because it would be really interesting. I mean, we've read it multiple times and we have strong opinions. It'd be interesting to have someone who's never read it before and get their kind of input on it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll reach out to both of them. Yeah.
Cool. So are we going to finally talk Larfleeze now?
Yeah, it's not like it's brightest day. Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's true. It's better.
Oh, my. Well, what's not? What's not?
I do love the little puzzles and stuff that are, throughout the issue that you can do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Help Larfleeze get to the North Pole.
The maze,
a maze.
All right.
And of course, the cookie recipe. And then the little ornament that you can hang, you can make an ornament.
I was almost going to take a picture of it or something and then just print it out on my computer. Just
print it out and then cut it out.
Yeah, so I'm not cut it out of a comic or nothing. Because again, it's what's on the. I don't know if I have to issue this or not, but it's on the app. So I was just gonna take a screenshot and then like print it out.
Exactly.
Oh, I even looked to see the synopsis.
And then we get a short Glomulus story at the is it Glomulus? Yeah.
You know what I was half expecting? Like, I had forgotten about this issue. I was half expecting him going to the North Pole and like start knocking on the Fortress of Solitude, thinking it's like Santa's like workshop or something.
I like how he's gonna just melt the North Pole completely.
Santa, I'm coming for you. Let's check ahead of time. Is there there is no synopsis. No.
Well, we can talk about this.
Yes.
We just said it.
Yes,
so,
yes. All right. Well, here, let me do the credits. Green. All right. So, yes, the Green Lantern Larfleeze Christmas Special #1 from February 2011. So, yeah, right before New 52. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I forgot about this title, too. All right, kids. What do you call a Larfleeze Christmas Special? Orange you glad it's Christmas?
I remember that. Yeah. Nice.
Writer Jeff Johns, penciler Brett Booth, inker Eau Claire Albert, colorist Andrew Dalhouse and Shane Davis, letterer Nick J. Napolitano, and editors Adam Schlauman and Eddie Berganza.
Oh, I did like how they put the creators in here. Larfleeze created by Jeff Johns and artists, and then Glomulus created by Jeff Johns and the artist. Yeah, I mean I thought that was good. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they do that all the time anymore, anymore, but I think a lot of times they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's getting better. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Is it just, hey, I want my credits at the end of any movie?
Yeah. or actually get paid if they do make a movie.
I'm just pulling up the Larfleeze special on the app.
All right, so Larfleeze wakes up Christmas morning.
Yes.
At the very beginning of the issue.
On Earth, yes. I love it. It's just
on Earth in his cabin.
Yeah, I'm like when we were covering the issues around this time, I'm like, did we have him in a cabin?
I don't know. He made it just so Santa could come down the chimney.
Oh, I guess, yeah. And again, we have like this cover that cover too, but I like the one I have up just because Tim saying it's my special.
Mine.
But I don't think that scene doesn't happen in this. Hal like fighting Larfleeze in like what is that, Rockefeller Center?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that little intro there in the box on the first page.
Yeah.
Some questionable readers may tell you that Christmas has become nothing but a crass, commercialized, capitalist concoction, and to that I argue invariably every holiday season. But perhaps what Christmas needs is a fresh pair of eyes to sense the magic of this winter festival. So let's take a trip through the holiday season with a creature of unquenchable avarice. Traveling from far across the universe to Earth, the Orange Lantern known as Larfleeze has discovered the existence of a powerful being who bestows gifts to everyone on December 25th. Making Earth his new home, Larfleeze eagerly has counted down the moments to Christmas morning when he'll get all he's put on his list from the all-powerful and all-seeing guardian known as Santa Claus.
Santa's a guardian. Did you know that?
Do you see some of this stuff that's on his tree? I mean, he's got like mannequin arms and he's like Halloween pumpkins or something.
Yeah.
There's like a sink. There's a mailbox.
And one of the things on his list is a hovercraft.
Oh yeah.
Why do you have a ring that can make it? Why do you need a hovercraft? Because it goes on land and on sea. There's some good lines in here.
But yeah, like you said, he wakes up in his cabin in Front Branch, Minnesota. Yes, I guess it says the junkyard of Larfleeze. So he wakes up by Sinestro's whiskers. It's finally here. So he's double checking his list, which is very long, scrolly. So yeah, him and Glomulus go downstairs. He's like, "No, there's no presents." He's like, "We've been robbed. The presents are gone."
But wait, no. The cookies have not been... The offerings have not been touched.
The Christmas barter.
Yes, that's what it was.
The cookies we left out for the red-suited giant. And yes, as Will has been telling us, kids, yes, and then the next page you get the recipe for Larfleeze is orange lantern cookies.
I did not get a chance to
I know,
make those,
neither did I.
unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, looks like an actual real recipe, kids.
Mm-hmm.
I love preheat your earth oven to 350 degrees.
Earth oven. Nice.
Alright. So then, the cookies, the milk, the undisturbed soot in the chimney. Yes, Larfleeze is starting to suspect Santa never came at all. I made my list, I put up lights and stockings, and the strange offering I've been told he demands. I even built this cabin to house my presents and a chimney to signal him I'm here.
There you go.
Where is he? And then on the TV, yeah, Glomulus shows him Santa in some Christmas parade. So, yeah, Larfleeze comes down and starts terrorizing the parade with his ring-constructed sleigh and, like, evil-looking reindeer.
Evil-looking reindeer, yep.
And he grabs the Santa and says, I know you are mighty and powerful, but so am I! But then, yeah, the hat and the beard come off. He's like, you're not him, you're Buddy Decoy. Where's the real Santa? And then he sees one walking into a store. He's like, I see you. You can't hide from me.
And then he sees a bunch of them.
Yes, he's like, what trickery is this? Is there no end to the length Santa will go to deceive me?
But then a kid tells him, hey, Santa lives at the North Pole, right?
I love, he's like, tell me, child, or suffer my wrath. And the kid, you smell bad. Speak no words, but the words I want to hear. And yeah, the kid's like, yeah, everyone knows the real Santa lives at the North Pole. Love Larfleeze. Which way is that? Which is when you get the maze, kids.
Yes, the maze. Get Larfleeze to the North Pole.
Oh, see, look, in the upper right corner. See, there's the fortress. Come on.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to knock on that damn fortress. So he gets there, and Larfleeze's like, we've been looking for hours. Where are his factories and gingerbread and candy canes? Where are his singing elves and flying reindeer? Where is he? That's when he starts blasting. Show yourself, Guardian. Show yourself before I turn your land into steam.
That's when Hal shows up.
Yes, he says, we've got enough problems with the ice melting on its own, Larfleeze. That's what Larfleeze asks him if he's come to protect Santa. Are you willing to die for him? Because I will kill you if you stand in my And then Hal saying, I don't doubt he'll try. He'll be throwing away your ring energy for nothing. If I know one thing about you, it's that you hate doing anything for nothing. Why are you interrupting my hunt for your devious fat man, Green Lantern?
Devious fat man.
And Hal's like, yeah, because you terrorized that Christmas parade and a department store full of people. Now you're threatening to melt the North Pole. I can only tolerate so much before the truce we made doesn't apply, so.
Yeah. This is right after Blackest Night, then.
Yep. Especially on Christmas. I got friends and family waiting for me, so what's your problem? He said, my problem's this, and Hal's like, your Christmas list?
He doesn't exist. Oh, you're lying to me.
You told me if I was good, I'd get everything on this list. I followed your terrestrial rules, mostly. Yet Santa brings me nothing. And that's when Hal lies to him and says, Santa's not real.
Yeah.
But again, you try to hide your planet's greatest asset. I love how everyone above the age of 6 on Earth knows it's a story. Why would such a story be made? For fun. Fun! And Hal's like, yeah, it's not about Santa Claus. It's about having Christmas spirit. And having Christmas spirit is the most important thing. Larfleeze, having Christmas spirit. How does one attain this Christmas spirit? And then we get, kids, cut and fold your own Larfleeze Christmas ornament.
Ornament, yep.
Oh my lord! Look, you see everywhere that you got to glue it. It says, "I want glue."
Yeah, so is that awesome? Nice.
Oh, so they go back to Larfleeze's junkyard. What are we doing back here? What are you looking at? And he's like, I thought your collection was just a pile of junk, but look, I see presents. So he's like, you want Christmas spirit? I'll show you. So Christmas is about making that pile of stuff in your backyard bigger. It's about giving to those who actually need. So I guess you're giving stuff away to a bunch of kids, and then they're all like, touching Larfleeze, unhand me, human spawn. It's about the exact opposite of the power that flows through your ring. It's about generosity. And when you use generosity to make others smile, that means you have Christmas spirit. And right now, thanks to giving all your stuff away, you have it. And he says, I don't think I like Christmas spirit very much. And how do you like stuff? I want to have it. Why? The list is important, but Christmas isn't over. Santa could still come. Santa's not real. Yes, he is. He has to be. How? You don't listen, do you? You only hear what you want to hear. Doesn't everyone? That's what he gets the whole hovercraft thing.
Yeah.
And then, as Hal's flying away, says, do yourself a favor, look at that list, look at it close, and ask yourself, do I really need it? And so, then we see Larfleeze sitting inside by the fire, and what's on the list? My family.
Yeah.
Basically, just lays down by the fire. So, I mean, I get the whole Christmas spirit and everything, but then the whole thing with the family, man, it's kind of a bummer of an ending.
Yeah, it is. But then we get a cute little Glomulus story.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, the Glom... hold on, I got credits for that, too. Oh, yeah, because the story, Where Did Glomulus Go? Or writers Art Balthazar and Franco Aurelian. And penciler, inker, colorist Art Balthazar. So, except for a different writer, everything is done by Art Balthazar.
Nice.
Exactly. So yes, first we see Glomulus on Corrigar with Sinestro.
Yeah, and he's not afraid.
I know, because Sinestro tried to give him fear and scare him, and he's like, oh, you're not scared? How about now? All right, give him some candy so he'll leave. Butterscotch, I don't like those Sinestros. And then in Odom, they're all, what are you hoping for? I'm hoping for good weather. I hope so, too. And then Glomulus shows up. What can we hope to help you with? Then he grabs the bluebird. He's took our bluebird of hopefulness. I hope he treats him well. I hope so, too. And then he goes.
Then we get Zamarans, right?
No, Yizamalt.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Something orange. We really don't have anything orange. We don't celebrate Christmas, but we do admire a good case of road rage. Excuse me. And Atrocitus throws him. Motion sickness, from space travel and such. Have a fruitcake. Yeah, then he goes to Zamaron. Oh, hi, Glommy. We love visitors. Oh, I think I love him. I do, too. I love orange. Orange? No, you don't. You love violet like the rest of us. Oh, you're right. I love that. You're always right. I love that you love that I'm always right. I love that about you. I love pink very much, Lois. You mean violet. Right, violet. And then next on an unknown planet with the Indigo tribe. We wouldn't have anything that we could give you that's orange. We are filled with compassion. It is a virtue, one in which the emotional capacities of empathy and sympathy for the sufferings of others are regarded as a part of life itself and a cornerstone of a great social interconnectedness and humanism. Meanwhile, they see Glomulus flying away with Indigo Girls music.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And then later in Minnesota, he gets back to Larfleeze. Glom, look at all that stuff you got me. And look, this guy's he picks up a rabbit. It's not even chocolate. the rabbit goes, "Good day, sir." And this orange bird is awesome. He took the blue bird and painted it orange. And the paint's still wet. Thanks, Glom. And then that's it, except for that little thing at the end. Happy holidays from DC.
Yeah. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. And the Glomulus story plus the little puzzles and the recipe that were kind of thrown throughout. I mean, it's a throwback to, those
like the
old 100-page giants or something.
Yeah.
They have stuff like that in them,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Again, Christmas special.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Activity book, 100-page giant. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, this was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only thing is, I could have did with more. I mean, maybe give us Christmas stories with other people, some of the Green Lanterns or...
Yeah, that would have been... I mean, this was, just a standard-sized comic. Actually make it
bigger,
a giant size, kind of maybe a slightly, 64 pages or something, and include some... Because there's lots of, Green Lantern Christmas stories in the archive, right?
Yeah.
That they could have.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I mean, since Christmas is like, the whole holiday season, it's just like a Earth thing. So it's like, yes, let's show some of the Earth Green Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hal said, we had friends and family waiting. Let's see that. Let's see where he's going.
But yeah, I mean, this was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
a nice respite from the grim New 52.
Blackest. No. Oh, you mean for us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. That's what I said. We'll be getting towards the end of it by the end of next year. But yeah, we can do maybe some hard traveling heroes around 250.
Yeah. So what? When does it look like we're going to hit the end of the New 52? Is that the end of the year?
It was going to, but I think some of the stuff we added, especially like the Millennium stuff, I think we might actually get to the end of New 52. Maybe it might be January 2026. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which might get pushed back more if we do some hard traveling heroes.
But that includes Sinestro, the Larfleeze series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's 2 issues or 2 episodes. We'll do like the Omega Men miniseries because I think White Lantern Kyle's in there.
Kyle's in there. What was that other series?
That stupid Threshold.
Threshold.
Yeah, we'll do 2 episodes on that. Yeah. And then we'll do some Justice League for Jessica's first appearance.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I can double check, but I thought it was by, if not before, maybe by the spring. But here I can pull the. Oh, bad. All right. 2025. Here it is. First Jessica. Oh no, not till June.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Although we'll get through Godhead, and I mean we'll be deep into the New 52 across all the titles at that point.
Yeah. Oh, but of course, with the Red Lantern stuff. Well, wow, we got a couple issues of Supergirl too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Larfleeze is on here. Was it only 12 issues? Cause say, we got 1 through 6 and 7 through 12 for 2 episodes. Larfleeze, Red Lantern. Oh yeah, and February, we'll also be doing a Flash annual because Hal's in there, I believe. So.
Well, Flash annual. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Flash annual too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was something about the New 52 that I did like was the return of annuals.
Yes. Yeah.
And not just, we've got a bunch of inventory stories, let's throw them in an annual, but actual annuals where they used it, I mean, of course, I'm thinking back to Evolutionary War, Atlantis Attacks.
Mm-hmm.
There was a main story, there was some backup stories, there was cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. One of the last things we'll do is, I guess there's Green Lantern involvement in Lobo 12 and 13.
Lobo.
Although that's towards the end of the New 52 stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's only 2 issues. We're not gonna do a whole series. But yeah, Sinestro's all in there. Yeah, Omega Man. Oh yeah, Will's favorite Godhead. Yeah. You know what? I really can't judge because I really can't get into New Gods. I don't care who's writing it. I mean, it could be from Kirby to anybody. Because again, there's a I saw a preview and a lot of the new DC books for there's a new God series coming out soon.
Yeah. By Ram B.
Yeah, and I love his stuff, but I'm just and again, the art looks incredible, but I'm just
they're not for me.
I can't think of one New God story that's ever spoken to me.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm glad that there are people that love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. It's not for me. And it's not bad. It's just not for me.
Yeah, no. The only time I could think they were tolerable, I think, somewhat, was Tom King's Mr. Miracle series.
Oh, see, and I've got that, but I've not actually went through and read it.
Yeah,
so I
I mean, the focus is more on Mr. Miracle and Big part of this.
Yeah.
But yeah. Here's the preview, but yeah, see, I mean, it looks good. I mean, the art looks good.
Yeah.
And
who's the artist on there?
It is Evan Cagle, Cagle.
I'll have to look them up and see.
Oh,
what else they've done.
Must be coming in. It must be coming out any time now because it's saying December. So.
But yeah, I mean, there's just the New Gods just don't appeal to me. I mean,
no. And again, it's like on the other side of the street. I've never been a big fan of the Eternals.
Yep, exactly. Me neither.
Again, it's I like Cersei in the Avengers, but just like Cersei with the rest of the Eternals, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, We kind of liked Makari when he was in the Quasar book.
Yeah. But again, just him and the others, or now she and the others. Yeah, no, it's like
yeah. I mean, it's just I don't know.
That's why I wondered why they took such a big gamble on the Eternals movie, because I'm like, you really got to be a hardcore comic book reader, I think, to get into Eternals,
or even know who they are. I mean, that's 70s Marvel Kirby.
Yeah,
so it's after he left and came back, and that's.
And just one movie, you're introducing the whole concept of Eternals, then you're bringing in Celestials, and I was just like,
and the Black Knight,
and the Black Knight,
yeah, it was interesting. A very bold choice. I mean, the movie's good. I enjoyed it, but the Eternals of all things, and not a Quasar movie yet.
Exactly.
I mean, I still think he has more issues published than, Eternals, but hey, what do I know? I'm just some, goofy Quasar fan.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they've had more than one series. I don't know if you add them all up if it's 60 or not, but
I'm just going to say it's not.
Yeah.
Somebody, prove me wrong, somebody.
Again, we like cosmic stuff like Green Lantern, Quasar, stuff like that, but yeah, just, I don't know. Is it just is it hard to relate to New Gods and Eternals? It's hard to find that in for the reader.
I think so, and for the New Gods, for me, I mean, Kirby is of course Kirby. It's Jack Kirby.
Oh, yeah,
He's one of the prime movers of comics, right?
Yeah.
And there is a small window where I how can I say this? I like some of his art, but his art in the 70s just becomes so stylized and kind of these abstract that it just doesn't work for me. And then you throw on his scripting on top of that, and none of it works for me.
I think you hit it for me, because I know a lot of times I'm just like, I guess this is blasphemy, but I'm like, sometimes Kirby's art doesn't do it for me. It probably is that 70s stuff.
I think so. And then, I mean, it's just.
Because, I mean, like the Silver Surfer's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you look at his run with Stan Lee, and he did all the other early Marvel stuff too, but, he was on, Fantastic Four? They were like 102 issues?
Something like that. Yeah, I was going to say, it was like over 100 issues, him and Stan, yeah.
And you can see his art progress over that time, and then when he jumps over to DC, it becomes even bolder, right? Which is, I mean, that's what Kirby's all about, but it just... I don't know. I either wasn't the right age, or I'm just not the right audience for it. I mean, and again, it's not, I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Ram V and Cagle was the artist, I guess.
Yeah.
I think they're going to hit a lot of really good things on that for a lot of people. Unless I hear really, really great things about it, or if you pick it up and say, hey, you picked it, if some people whose judgment I really trust say, hey, you got to pick this up, then maybe, but still, New Gods are a very hard sell for me.
But like what you said with the Quasar thing, I mean, Eternals and New Gods, I'm like, have they ever had really long runs? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, it's.
I mean, I'm not trying to talk them down. I mean, if you love those characters, like, God bless you. But
yeah, I mean, it's. And they've had a lot of shots, at it. There's been, I mean,
I tried the last Eternal series. I forget how long I lasted, maybe 6 months. I don't know.
Well, I mean, John Byrne and Walter Simonson were doing New Gods, and I mean, I've got the Orion because I love Walter Simonson's art so much.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still, as much as I love, those creators, it was not something that I was looking for when it came out. It's I decided to go back and get it because I want to see what happened.
Two of your favorite creators,
yeah. But even at the time, I was like, I don't have an interest. I mean, and those are top tier creators at the height of their power doing New Gods, and it just didn't work for me. And I think because obviously it got canceled, it probably didn't work for a lot of people. You know?
That's what I said. I don't think that any of them have had big long runs. So again, I think a lot of those characters work well. You need somebody like in an Eternals book or a New Gods book, you have to have someone other than the New Gods, or...
Well, I think...
I mean, didn't a lot of that New Gods stuff, didn't, like, Kirby do that in, like, the Jimmy Olsen book back then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe, you know, you inject some Jimmy Olsen or somebody, you know, maybe kind of helps. It at least gives people, like, a door into the, you know, like a...
Well, and I think, I really... And this is where I'm probably going to annoy people, but whatever. Hey, it's Christmas. Not yet, but it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, I might actually drop this on Christmas Day, so who knows?
I really don't think that the New Gods work in the DC universe. I think they need to be
their own thing.
And I kind of feel that way about the Eternals because they were kind of added in later.
Yeah, because I read that first Kirby series, and for at least a year, maybe a year and a half. Yeah, they didn't interact with the Marvel universe at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. And then like the first kind of thing is like they get like attacked, and they don't even call him the Hulk, but it's like a Hulk robot attacks them.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's just, I mean, I know because I really think fundamentally, and this is, you're gonna get me monologuing here like a villain. Fundamentally, the New Gods and the Green Lantern Corps just don't work together. I mean, they just don't. I know.
Stay tuned next year for Godhead.
Yeah, I know. I know that we tried Godhead, and that was whatever it was. And then, you know, the last volume of Green Lantern, you know, I like that writer, you know, but there were so many things working against that book for me. The format and the split, because you never felt like you got a full issue, which we've talked about. But then bringing in the New Gods, it just, it never, and, you know, I get it. The Source Wall, you know, Jack Kirby, great. But Jack Kirby doesn't have crap to do with Green Lantern. And this is a Green Lantern book, right? You know, if we're talking about creative energy in a Green Lantern book, you know,
I think sometimes
Kane, John Broome, you know.
I think sometimes, especially in the New 52, they're looking for ways to backdoor new series in. So it's like, oh, we want to do a New Gods. Let's do it through Green Lantern. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Which I think sometimes they feel like, okay, well, we got to do it either through Green Lantern or Superman or
something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes more sense in like Batman or something, but.
And, you know, and again, you know, this is not to say that, you know, New Gods, Forever People, that whole, all of that stuff, it's not bad. It's just not something that appeals to me for a variety of reasons, right?
Yeah. But again, I mean, I guess there's fans for it, but I'm just like, if two hardcore comic nerds like us don't like it, I'm like, who likes it?
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Because all the hardcore fans I know, I don't think anyone's like, oh yeah, I love New Gods, I love Eternals. It's like,
yeah, yep. But yeah, I mean, there's good stuff coming out, and I'm still really excited about, you know, Green Lantern, because I think that it's we're getting a Green Lantern Corps series.
February, yes.
Yeah, which is awesome. So we're going to be back up to 2 books a month, which, you know, going a year without a book.
I mean, by
2 books.
I mean, by March we'll be up to 3 absolute Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. And we've got a limited series with the Green Lantern Dark.
Yeah. I wonder if that's delayed or if it's not coming out every month. Because again, I swear one came out. I swear it was at least a month ago, and I haven't seen or heard anything about 2 yet. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Green Lantern Dark. All right, number 1 came out. Yeah, October 23rd.
Wow. So it's bi-monthly though, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
Let me see.
I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time today.
Oh yeah, it's saying number 2, December 26th. So.
Gotcha.
So. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I don't know if that week they're just releasing stuff on Thursday, kid, because, 25th is a Wednesday.
Oh, something happened on the 25th? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you leave the offering out for the...
for the fat man.
for the fat guardian.
Nice. The barter. The barter.
Yes. All right, well,
this has been a nice change of pace from the grimdark New 52.
Yes, we can laugh, we can smile. All right, any final messages for the year, Will? Because this will be the last episode of the year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes.
Let's see. I'll probably be reading Green Lantern Rebirth on the 25th, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I read
I-
it at the end of every year. So
I think I
maybe
am
my birthday.
I think I am dropping this on the 25th. So yeah, kids. Yeah, right now Will is reading Rebirth.
And in the new year, I'll read Cosmos and Collision. There we go.
Sit there with eggnog. He's leering it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't,
Booyah.
like he hasn't read it 500 times before now. He's like,
Absolutely.
all right, but yeah, once again, yeah, thank you everyone for joining us this year, and the trains keep rolling, and again, and thank you, Will, for keeping me in line all year.
You too. Thank you for shutting me up when I need to be shut up. So.
Please, you're the smart one. All right, so. All right, I think we already said this, but yes, next time we'll wrap up Rise of the Third Army with Green Lantern Corps 16 and annual Green Lantern Corps annual number 1. And then, yes.
It will never end. It will never end.
Well, no, next week it'll end.
Okay.
Because the week after we'll get through Wrath of the First Lantern, which is
finally
4 episodes, yes. And again, it's easy to remember which is which, because yes, part 1 will be everyone's issue 17, Part 2 will be, Green Lantern Corps, Green Lantern New Guardians, and Red Lanterns number 18. Yes, Part 3 will be all 19s, and then Part 4 will be all issue 20s. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Still, I'm not going to believe that Rise of the Third Army ends until I actually see it for myself.
So I think that's the first. I know. I think that's the first time we've done that in New 52, where it's just like, we're going to get one of each series. So
yeah,
we'll really be able to compare and contrast.
And I'll be curious to see how it all fits.
Yeah.
And, whether or not it seems rushed, because a lot of New 52 kind of seems weirdly paced at times.
No.
So I'm hoping that the Wrath of the First Lantern, which is Jeff Johns' last Green Lantern arc, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that the scheduling is good, and this is a a really great ending to what he started back in Rebirth. So I'm looking forward to reading it.
All right, so so send us your thoughts on the Larfleeze Christmas Special, all the upcoming Rise of the Third Army, Wrath of the First Lantern. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your Capes Lunatics merch, the new stuff, the classic stuff. Say it's mine. Again, if you don't buy it for someone you love, buy it for yourself. All right. And in the true spirit of Larfleeze, Wolf Hellfire demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Don't make us dance on that pole. And of course, the Patreon, where again, Lilith and I give you exclusive content every month, uncensored. And of course, if you're a patron, you can suggest topics for discussion, like Justin, our good friend Justin, has many times. So yes, you can subscribe to the Patreon at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics, and you can find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right, now it's Mr. Will Allred, Master of the Core, Master of the Quantum Zone, Master of Podcasting, Master of Comic Book Knowledge, and of course, Master of several successful Kickstarter campaigns. Will, tell them where they could send you a Christmas present of support.
Of cash.
There you go.
Yes. You can find me at Walred. That's WALLRED. You can find me at Gmail with that, at Blue Sky, Facebook, Twitter, and a few other places that I probably don't even remember at this point. But if you'd like to check out the books that I write, Crossover Division, we are going to be launching Crossover Division number 6 probably at the new year. Just kind of get everything in line, but that will be our 6th issue, so you can check that out at crossoverdivsion.com. If you want to check out Diary of Night, we still have the trade of that available at diaryofnight.com, so you can check out both of those. And obviously you've got great taste because you're hanging out with Phil and I talking about Green Lantern, which means you probably love Marvel's Quasar almost as much as we do. And if you'd like to find out more about Quasar, you can do that at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org. I'll put it in my navel.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
What did Larfleeze say?
Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
Witches. All right.
I hope it's going somewhere nice.
Merry Christmas, kids.
They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
There we go. That's the one.
The Tom DeFalco dialogue, the gift that keeps on giving.
And giving, in the true spirit of the season.
Oh, my.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
I do.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, come back in 2025. We'll finally wrap up Rise of the Third Army, and finally get to Wrath of the First Lantern. But yeah, lots of big stuff coming next year. The first appearance of Jessica Cruz. Godhead. And like we said, maybe we'll get a big Hard Traveling Heroes special for around 250. Maybe get some of our friends in here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, kids, come back next time. And remember, leave out your tribute for the fat man. Good night.